Truly, we are frustrated, we are not happy, and we are really hot about the decision of the CBN government or the political leaders at large. But when such matters arises, let's always remember that any decision made by the federal government, it has no effect to take. Hello guys, welcome to my channel Sofrex Africa, a place where we give values to business owners, students in Africa. If this will be your first time on this channel, don't forget to like, comment and share to others. You can also follow us on all our social media accounts, both on YouTube, TikTok and Facebook. Alright, today I'm going to be speaking on a matter titled currency scarcity in Nigeria. Presently, we have been having a lot of issues. I personally, I have no interest on political matters. I only have interest on business matters. But when it's becoming too much, affecting lives and properties, then I have no choice than to address or give my own opinions out to the public. Alright, firstly, I would like to start by saying the most important powerful tools that the devil or the evil ones use to destroy or to affect peaceful citizens, country or nation and society at large is what they call money. Anything that does not involve or does not have effect on money is always having one way or the other to eliminate such matter or to eradicate it completely. So as citizens, let's speak sense to ourselves individually. The president, the CBN governor give directives to the citizen, and we have no choice than to obey their instruction or their directives. But when it begins to affect lives or property, then it is becoming out of hand, and it really needs a very speed action on it. So once such directive is given and beginning to affect businesses all over the world, then we need to act fast. But before we act, let's always verify, let's make our findings, let's think, let's plan, let's strategize before we go out to start fighting the government. You see, the government, they are not affected with any policy. They are not affected. We are the one affected. So we should always have that at the back of our mind. Alright, let me give you a scenario of myself. When an information is passed across to me, either through a friend or a business partner, the only question I ask the person is who said so. Once I get the name of the person clearly stated out, then I go to make my research, then verify what that person really sees and how it has affected those around me, businesses or the world at large, before I begin to take a very fast step or a quick action towards what that person says in order not to be affected. And when it begins to become something that will affect lives and properties, then I begin to start sharing out information to leaders, to those I know. They have directives, they have powers, they are in charge to please look into the matters before it gets out of hand. And this is exactly how I want Nigerians to start thinking. I've said this earlier before now that I really don't have interest on matters relating to federal government or policy or directives given by the political leaders at large. But when it begins to affect lives and properties or the inconveniency of citizens at large, then I begin to show more interest on such matters. So please and please, I want to beg the citizens of Nigeria at large to carefully investigate matters before they begin to destroy properties of the government. Not even the government now, it is our properties, because part of our tax, part of our monies are indirectly contributed to build those properties and just to serve us back. So destroying of life and properties, I'm not in support of that. I'm not in support of that. Even the Bible made us know that in the book of Matthew 5:9. You go and read that. I'm not here to preach. Even in Galatians 5:20 to 22 to 23, it also stated that clearly. So the peaceful of the citizen or the nation at large is very important. So before we start taking actions, let's investigate. Let's find those directives and those who we tackle most through peaceful protest. Now, before I go further in this my analysis, I would like us to watch some of these videos of where properties, lives are destroyed. There is a case of POS man, the case of banks destroyed. Just go and watch and let's see what you feel about these matters.
Jesus!
Yes, Father!
Jesus!
Yes, Father! Yes, Father! Boss! Yeah, Papa! Our own money! Boss me
Jesus! Jesus!
He says reports suggest that many people want the deadline to be shifted for reasons ranging from their inability to gain access to the new notes or deposit their old currencies. I must say here that unfortunately I don't have good news for those who feel that we should shift the deadline. My apologies. The reason is because, just like the president had said on more than 2 occasions, and even to people privately, that for us 90 days, in fact, we feel is 100 days is enough for anybody who has money or the old currency to deposit it, the money in the banks. And we took every measure to ensure that all the banks were open or remain still open to receive all old currencies. 100 days, we believe, is more than adequate.
Listen, when you disagree with government, don't destroy your properties. You're free to disagree with the government. You can disagree. You can have a protest, but never accept. Don't allow anyone inspire you to destroy the buildings and destroy the offices and destroy cars in the streets and don't destroy anything. Because even if those things don't belong to you personally, they still belong to you because that is your country. Listen, by destroying things in your country, you never win. You never prove a point. In fact, you show yourself to have been foolish.
So have you take your time to watch the short videos that I played to you guys? When I saw this video, I was not really happy about it. Truly, we are frustrated. We are not happy, and we are really hot about the decision of the CBN government or the political leaders at large. But when such matters arises, let's always remember that any decision made by the federal government, it has no effect to take on them. But when it comes to matters of money, in one way or the other, they will be affected. In one way or the other, they are always affected. Now, watch this video.
Hello, hello, sir.
No, Edward, I didn't know that you were there with 2KG.
No, I'm there. We're here with you, Yes.
Man.
We are cracking our brains, governor. We were thinking of all available options.
Because shareholders funds of 34 billion, if we put this number there, to take our shareholders funds to negative, which is dangerous.
To negative? Yes. No. We can't do that one, governor. That would be dangerous.
What do we do?
God. The wild thought that came is that can we get the finance ministry to agree to take some off, even if it's just for the record?
How can they take it now? Take what now, precisely?
Even if it's just to do some book work.
But they cannot. That will expose us to them.
Because that's the only area. All these other areas.
Okay, what do we want finance to do in this case?
Well, the thought was that maybe if they can just, we do some discussion with them, they just write saying that, okay, government will, but it has to maybe appropriated or something. Some document that will do that.
They can't try that because without National Assembly and government, they have to go to Federal Executive Council to do that.
They have to go to Federal Executive Council.
Wow. Damn it.
Wow. Because, I don't know. I even said we should look at our intervention, but there's nothing much we can do there. They don't have an intervention. That will not work. I don't know.
Wow.
We can't afford negative at all.
Yeah?
We cannot afford deficit, Governor. No way. We have to talk for balance.
How do we get out of this is the issue?
The same market. My wife, their wife was in the same market. With those who are here. The person that gave them that order will come here today to come and prove it to the Nigerians. 180 Nigerians. Yeah? Order from above. Who's above? Who's that person above? Are they above the God that put them there? Is that what you actually call for? Do you call for this kind of a change? This is impunity of the heads order. You close Nigerian house. You are telling me Nigeria order from above. You are going to school till 9 o'clock. If you want to fight the government, go and fight the government. You want to fight democracy. It's not the government. They are not telling us. After the department, they couldn't tell us who the department actually came from. They only say order from above. They won't allow you in.
So in conclusion, what I'm saying in essence is that when a directive is given by the federal government or the political leaders at large, let's learn to join hands together and readdress this issue peacefully without involving or endangering lives and properties. So please and please, let's be very, very careful of our decision, our actions, because of coming generations, because they will do more worse than what we are doing presently. Please and please, let's put a good legacy for this country. God bless Nigeria. So in my next video, I'm going to talk on POS and what really happens that caused all this mess in the 36 state of the federal level. And also, I'm going to share my own opinions. So I hope you would learn to share this out to your friends, families, and don't forget to follow me for more videos like this. Thank you.